This is the No BS Coaching Advice Podcast, episode 183. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. I like to spend some time, at this point it's now a couple of times a week, talking with you about different elements of life, the universe, and everything. And I love when a couple of themes come together into an idea. I was listening to a friend of mine talk this past Sunday. A number of us gather online to check in with one another and make sure we're okay and provide some support to one another. And in passing, one of them said, "I don't know what's in the unknown." Well, that's a pretty obvious statement, of course. It's a Homer Simpson Doe moment. And then today I was listening to someone talk about shadow networks, the networks of relationships that aren't obvious that exist, and how people sometimes will come together. And that one of the complicated things about our time, as we're dealing still with COVID-19, is that we're not in the visual contact that we're used to notice these shadow networks. For example, if you were in person at the meeting, you might notice who people sat down next to, right? And you'd also notice whether they talked to anyone immediately after the meeting, right? And we're not seeing that now. We're not seeing who's checking in with one another afterwards to connect with one another. And that's where the shadow really is in the networking. We have to be that much more alert to subtlety during these times than ever before. There's nothing wrong with people doing this. And I just want to be absolutely clear about it. But it's about who's in relationship with whom, who you're in relationship with, and who others are as well, in order to take these factors into account when you're promoting ideas or making decisions. Some of you may have heard the term, or the phrase I should say, what we revere is a reflection of what we value. And what we spend time with reflects that often. So I'll just simply say, we live in a time where we develop cultural comfort, where there's the ability through wealth, laziness, a whole bunch of different factors, to never put ourselves in the position of discomfort. And the only discomfort is really first world problems. It's probably the best way I could put it. Most of your problems have been first world problems. If there's nothing else that this pandemic should have shown you, is that you have the ability to thrive throughout this time, more than 2 months, almost 3 at this point, and get to the other side of it. Folks, stop whining. Get busy living. And I'm not telling you to break quarantine. I'm not. I'm at an age where I'm at risk, and my wife is at risk as well for different reasons. And I'll just say to you folks, get busy living your life and stop pissing and moaning. It's just not worth it. So that's today's show. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, subscribe in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to the show. Just subscribe so you can get downloads whenever I release a new episode. Each show contains bite-sized morsels of advice just like today's. I hope you enjoyed it, and I do hope you subscribe. And if you're interested in one-on-one coaching, visit nobscoachingadvice.com. You can schedule time for a free discovery call or go right into coaching. I'd love to help you. And if you're interested but not quite sure where to start, take the online assessment available at thebiggamehunter.us/success. It will give you a few ideas, and it can be a launch point for our work together. In the meantime, I hope you have a great day, and take care.